Hello, how are you doing? It's in Spanish and English. No, this presentation is going to be in English. We want to welcome you. The best moment is now. We want to present you why to invest in the condo market in Miami in this year 2022 and an exclusive presentation of the amazing Casa residences by B&B Italia. We're going to wait a few minutes for people to join in. For the moment, my name is Zarraga, and I have the pleasure of working tonight with my partner in work, which is Gustavo Pelaez. And
Hello.
hi, and Germán, which is the in-house for Casa Vela. So
Hi.
while we wait for the people to join, Gustavo, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Gustavo Pelaez. I've been in the real estate business for about a little bit over 10 years. I'm a native of Colombia, but I've been in this country since I was about 9 years old. Proudly served in the U.S. military as well. And I loved everything about real estate. So after leaving the United States Marine Corps, I was happy to say that I joined the real estate business and very happy with it, which I work with my wife, Andrea, as real estate agents here in the South Florida region.
Nice. Germán, tell us a little bit about yourself so the people that is joining in this moment can meet you and know who are they talking with.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today. My name is Germán Rojas. I'm from Colombia also. I've been working in real estate in Florida for the last 30 years, and I'm really happy to be here today. And I'm really happy to present a beautiful project called Casa Bella by B&B Italia, located in downtown. And I'm married. I have two kids, and basically my last 30 years are really happy to be a real estate agent in Miami and basically helping every kind of people to make a decision to buy a property in Miami.
Yes, I love it. Well,
Nice.
for those that don't know me, my name is Zarraga. I am from Venezuela, but have been living here in Miami for 21 years. I've been on the mortgage side, so I know a lot about financing. And I've been a realtor, a real estate agent for more than 10 years. I work with buyers, sellers, and as well, I've been an in-house for new development. So I know all the in and outs from the A to the Z of the new construction world. I'm super happy to have you guys here tonight to learn because Miami, our city, it's growing so much. So I want to know, well, if you can share where are you guys joining us from. I have some people here from New York. And let's start with the presentation. Is that okay, Gustavo?
I'm fine with it. Let's go.
Perfect. So why invest in Miami right now in this moment? There are 5 reasons why investing in the luxury market. Main reasons. First is the taxes. In Florida, we just pay federal taxes, not like in other states, like New York, California, that residents have to pay city and state taxes as well. So it makes it very convenient for out-of-state buyers just to move to Florida because you will be saving money, okay? Second, the weather is amazing. We have a weather over 70 degrees all year long. That makes it perfect to do a lot of activities outside, beach, concerts, and a lot of things, events that we have currently in Miami. Talking about the events, we have a lot of boat shows, Judge Wine and Food Festival, Art Basel, which is one of the biggest art events on the world, concerts, and all with very few restrictions. So practically we have been living a normal life here in Miami, which makes it amazing for the people to come here. Also on the views, we're gonna be presenting a project today that has gorgeous water views and city views from every single unit. So Herman is gonna show us in a little bit. Plus, Miami is becoming one of the most important cities in the US as the big tech companies, hedge funds are making Florida their new home. Also, for the strategic location, we are located in the middle of North America, South America, and Europe. But it's important to say countless tech companies have relocated to Miami since 2020 because after COVID, people realized that they can work from their homes instead of being in an office. So a lot of people is relocating here. When you see big companies like Platinum, Swallow, Facebook, Amazon, a lot of hedge funds that are moving to the area, you know that it's becoming a big area. Actually, this area, Brickell downtown, is the second largest after Wall Street. Forbes report that the city has almost made $1 billion in venture capital since last year, with little to no sign of slowing down. Besides that, the home appreciation, the total home sales in Miami-Dade has increased 48% year over year in December 2021 from 2090 to 3433, and the existing condo sales increased by 28.4%, which that is why we're presenting this amazing condominium, because you will be paying prices of 2022 and we're gonna deliver later. But the good thing is that the home is gonna start appreciation just by doing the reserve, okay? So here we're gonna be answering questions at the end of the session, okay? If you have any question, start writing it. And at the end, also, we have a surprise for all of you guys. So Gustavo, tell me why this project and why this area? Tell me a little bit about the area.
Well, one of the things that I love about this project is it's in the center of everything that's happening in the Brickell area. This project is right there in the middle of the Art and Entertainment Center. It's right across the street from the Adrian Art Center, which you're going to be able to enjoy opera and plays all year round. It's but 2 minutes away from Wynwood, which, as you mentioned, Art Basel. This is the heart of Art Basel takes place. It is the art center of Miami, as they call it. Then you're going to be able to be 4 minutes from Midtown. You're going to be able to enjoy trendy restaurants. 5 or 6 minutes from the design district. You're going to be able to enjoy luxury shopping. You're going to be about 8 to 10 minutes from Miami Beach. So if you want to join the beach style and go to the beach, you're not that far away from it. You're also not far from downtown Miami and Brickell. Brickell is the financial district, as you mentioned, Sandy. So this is going to be very close to those two areas. Also, very important, you're going to be extremely close, just a few blocks from the all aboard train stations. So for those of you who like to travel to Orlando, the all aboard right now goes to Fort Lauderdale, all the way to West Palm. But the project is to be completed all the way to Orlando and Tampa. So you're going to be able to come back from Tampa, Orlando in a matter of hours. So you don't you're not going to need to drive, because it's going to be so close to this project. This Casa Bella is also going to be about 15 minutes from the airport. So if you have to travel, you're only going to be 15 minutes away from the airport. You're also very close, about 2 blocks from the museum park, which you're going to be able to enjoy the Science Museum and the Art Museum. Also, you're going to be pretty much 2 blocks from the FTX Center. So for those of you sports fanatics, you're going to be able to enjoy basketball games as well as concerts. And finally, one of the most important things about the location is its closeness to the highways. You're going to be very close to all the major arteries here in South Florida if you need to go somewhere. The I-395, the 836, the 95, which is the famous 95 highway. So you're going to be very close to these major arteries. Here you're going to have a different view. You're going to have spectacular views of Brickell, the ocean, the Bayside. You're going to be able to see the FTX Center. You're going to be having also a lot of the green area available for you to walk around. Here's a brief history of what Brickell was like back in the 1900s. This was pretty much colonized back in the middle of 1800s, and it started getting more populated in the mid 1900s, thanks to Mr. William Brickell and Henry Flagler, who actually developed and made the city what it is today. Some of the most important projects, and this is very important for you guys to know, these are the major projects that are going on in Brickell right now. As I mentioned before, there's going to be the expansion of the Bright Line. This is the fast speed train that's going to be traveling to Orlando. Another big project that's coming up is the renovation of the iconic Bayfront Park. They're going to update the concert staging area. They're gonna update it with new restaurants and new shops. The round shape are solar panels. So this is gonna be a green project for the environment. Also, another major project that's happening right now is the expansion and the renovation of the Flagler Street, one of our most iconic and famous streets. This is going to connect you to the Little Havana area for those of you who like to drink a little cafecito. But this project is going to be amazing. You're going to have shops, coffee shops, restaurants, trendy shops if you want to walk around. The street is going to be level with the sidewalk. So people are going to be able to walk around, also practice sports and bicycling. And finally, and the most important project that's going to be happening in Brickell is going to be the the building of the Miami World Center. This is going to be 30 acres of mixed use. This is going to have shops and restaurants, and it's going to have the biggest pool, I believe, in the United States. It's going to have a convention center, so people may not have to travel to Vegas anymore. So this is a major, it's going to be like a little Manhattan inside Brickell. So I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Germán Rojas so he can tell us a little bit more about what Casa Villa is all about.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys, and I'm gonna try to, unfortunately, my Immerse assistant is completely frozen.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't
But
worry.
let me start with this. Basically, the building is located in Biscayne Boulevard and 14th Street. Gustavo already make a absolutely great presentation about the area. And one of the most beautiful thing about the building is the views. Look at the views. You're gonna see the entire Biscayne Bay. That is amazing. And obviously to be close to downtown Brickell, that is the second financial district in the United States, is an amazing because you're gonna have the two combined views that people love in this kind of urban living. Properties are amazing. We have 56 stories, 316 units. Every unit has beautiful views. Let me go straight to the building because Gustavito already make an amazing presentation about the area, and I was just to show the building. This is the building, and basically it's looking the building from the water to basically to the land. And the building, like it says, 56 stories, 316 residents. Every resident has a private elevator straight to your unit, and also has a beautiful lobby and foyer before you go inside of the property. That's why Casa Villa is very, very unique. And also, we bring aboard to the project an amazing company called B&B Italia. And this guy is Piero Lissoni. The project is completely Italian design. This guy is an architect and designer for the last 30 years, and he's the director from B&B. And he's going to design all the common areas. He's going to design the bathrooms, the kitchens, and also another thing that is very important. B&B Italia is a company created 60 years ago. Famous company doing a specific and focus and make beautiful design furnish for a specific residence in the world. And these people is going to select all the details and finishes for the property. That means that the success of the project is 100% guaranteed because they need to care the brand. And obviously to have aboard this gentleman is very important for us. Piero Lissoni is gonna put his signature on the building to create a lifestyle for all the residents in Casa Villa. Those are samples of the design and style that is going to be on the common areas. And this is another company that is part of the team, Arquitectónica. Arquitectónica is a very well-known company in the world. This company made buildings in Singapore and Spain, in Paris, in New York, and Miami, a lot of buildings like this one that everybody's seeing on the picture is Regalia, located in Sunny Isles. And the last job, the last building that those guys made, it was Ritz-Carlton, also in Sunny Isles. It's a very well-known company, and everybody knows in Florida and part of the world, Arquitectónica. And then also we have an Enzo Enea. Enzo Enea is an architect for gardens. This is an amazing news for buyers and residents in Casabella. We have a beautiful amenities on the 11th floor, and this guy is going to make the gardens and the decoration on the 11th floor. And also we have another pool on the 56th floor that I'm gonna show you next. This is gonna be part of the amenities. We have a 25,000 square feet for amenities. We're gonna have a beautiful wine room. We're gonna have a beautiful and an amazing party room, gym, wellness center, pet spa, and also another thing that a Casabella is going to offer to the residency, the personal service. Most of the buildings in Miami has a beautiful areas, but nobody's attend those areas. We want to offer not only the lifestyle outside, we want to offer the lifestyle inside of the property, that people feel the beautiful Casabella as a residence, but with the service, the 5-star hotel in the pool, in the amenities or in the pool area, in every floor that we had pool, the 11th floor and also in the 56th floor. That's a big difference. We're gonna have a beautiful, beautiful pool on the skies, looking to the bay, and people have all the services and all the pool attendant to have that specific service that people love it when living these kind of properties. All the amenities, like I said before, game room, children's play room, beautiful areas to do parties, wine room, co-working space. When somebody comes to live in the building and they need to do something about the work, we're gonna have some co-working space for residents, a beautiful pet spa, wellness center, and also we're gonna have on the 11th floor the pickleball court, by basically an open air yoga lawn for people can make yoga, private dining, barbecue area, and a lot of things, obviously surrounded by the gardens made by Enzo Enea. On-demand concierge, we're gonna have a butler. A butler is very important in buildings like this one, that you can call and you can basically order a housekeeping to go to your unit and clean the unit, pre-arrival grocery and shopping delivery in the building, nanny, childcare, overnight shoe shining. Imagine that. Pet care service, preferred to go and buy tickets for the Performing Arts Center or the Adrian Center, courier service, personal IT support, and obviously translation service and newspaper every day. I have another surprise for people who wants to make a reservation, because we are now on the stage that everybody loves, is to make a reservation on the building with the 10% only. You can freeze the price, and we remove the unit from the market, and you're gonna get the first year when you receive the property in 2025, you're gonna have a beautiful membership for a beach club in Key Biscayne. That is a beautiful island close to downtown, no more than 10 to 15 minutes. In the first year that you're gonna enjoy the property, you're gonna enjoy a private beach for people that is interested to make a reservation in this moment.
That is a great present, Germán.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Exactly. 56 stories, 316, 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. This is basically the finishes for the kitchen, completely Italian design, Calacata porcelain, cabinets completely Italian, Sub-Zero, Wolf, all the appliance for the kitchen. And this is basically one of the renderings that we have for one of the units in the building. Every unit has a beautiful bay view, and also the bathrooms are completely Italian design. Those are the units on the top of the floor. We're gonna have a beautiful penthouses starting on the 48th floor and goes to the 56. Prices starting 4.5 million and maybe goes to the 15 million. Those units, we don't have the design yet, but obviously whatever is or whoever is interested to see those units, we can take a moment to talk in privately and see basically the details. Imagine this in the skies. It's like a home. It's a beautiful property on the top of the building. And obviously we have floor plans that I want to share with you guys.
But the prices, Herman, how much do they start?
Prices starting 700,000 for the small units. It's 711 square feet. And then we have property for 1,200, 1,500. We have property for almost 2,000 square feet, 2,100. Those are the units basically for the regular units. Penthouses or bigger units start basically in almost 3,000 square feet. It goes to the 6,500 square feet. But like I said before, we don't have the design yet. This is basically the regular units with private elevators, like mentioned before, private lobby, and a beautiful design inside. This is like a 2 bedrooms plus den and 3 baths, 1,800 square feet. And we have different layouts in the building. It's only 6 residents per floor. It's like a boutique building. And basically the way that people can pay this is 10% with the reservation now, 10% when we have contracts that is going to be in May, another 10% when we start construction at the end of the 2022 or maybe beginning 2023, and the last 10% is at the end of 2024. That's the 40% that normally is 2 years to pay that amount, and 60% at closing that is going to be the end of the 2025. HOA is 95 cents per square feet. Every unit has a parking assigned. For the 1 plus den is 1 parking assigned and plus valet. For the 2 bedrooms is 1 assigned plus valet. For the 3 bedrooms is 2 parking assigned for plus valet. And for the 4 bedrooms is 2 parking assigned side by side plus valet. Obviously, penthouse, they're going to be, or they're going to have a little bit more spaces, I believe. It's not confirmed, but basically that's the way that a developer is going to distribute the space for the building.
And with the HOA, what's included with the HOA?
But the HOA is including everything. The only thing that people need to pay is the power, but it's including the insurance for the common areas. It's including the internet. It's including all the basic cable, the security, the valet parking, and also you can use, it's including all the common areas, and basically whatever you need is basically included in the maintenance. And the on-demand service is not included, but the rest of the details that I mentioned before is 100% included in the HOA.
That's good. Herman, we're having a question here. Do the covenants allow for rental?
Yes, great question. Thank you. You can rent properties in Casabella, basically yearly, a contract for 1 year, or basically you can do 6 times on the year for 30 days minimum.
Oh, that's great. So so it's good because the clients have the possibility to live here part of the year and then rent it the other half. Or if you want, you can rent it out immediately without restrictions at all, with a minimum of 30 days. So
yes.
It can be a long-term rental, or it can be shorter as well. Depends.
Yes, it's true. And the idea is to give the option to the resident to have this kind of option to rent the unit and get some income to cover all the expenses for the property.
Exactly. One of the things that I like a lot about this building is that they have a little bit like different units depending on what you guys want. Like starting from 1 plus den, that it can be, the den is like part of a room, but it doesn't have closets. And most of the apartments have views from the east to the west. So you will be able to enjoy the sunrise and sunset, which that is something, and they have like glass walls.
Yes.
So you can have views from everywhere.
This is the smallest unit. It's obviously it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. It's 711 square feet, but developer is really smart. We had the most strongest developer in town. It's Related Group.
Yeah.
Related Group is basically a company that already delivered more than 100,000 units in Florida. And developer knows how to make properties and to bring aboard the best team. This is the smallest units with a beautiful wraparound balconies, completely glass. This is the property that is basically starting 700,000. And even this unit that is located on the northwest of the building, you're gonna have views in this location. Basically looking to the bay, obviously from the balcony, but this property, if you ask me for the rental in this moment in downtown, people now are paying 5,000 per month for the 1 bedroom in downtown. 2 bedrooms is between 9,000 to 10,000 per month. If you want to know about 3 bedrooms, people are paying 12,000. The comparable that I have next to me is a building called Paramount that is part of the Miami World Center. That was the development that Gustavo talked about a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Those guys are renting with a great prices. Imagine this project with Italian design, with private elevators, with completely high ceilings, 10-foot ceilings, beautiful bay view. I believe if this project already is basically built now, prices in this kind of units for sure is going to be more higher. But we need to compare with something that is already done.
That is already in the moment.
Yes.
But obviously, all the prices are keep going up. Like prices on sales and prices on rent here in Miami. Like I was reading an article on Forbes a couple of weeks ago saying that from now to the end of the year, we're expected to have over a 10% increase on value. So that is one of the things that why we're selling pre-construction and why are we presenting this project. Because with 10%, we are locking up the price of 2022. And imagine when you receive your apartment in 2025, you're gonna have an equity already built on the property. As well, we're talking like worst case scenario, the prices of rents today, but the prices keep changing as people out of the state keep moving to Miami and hedge funds and companies. So that's why it's such a good thing to invest right now. We're having
I do have a question here regarding parking. I know you mentioned it, but maybe somebody missed it. Does it come with a parking spot? And I want to add, can you buy a second parking spot just in case? Just to answer those.
It's a great question, Gustavo. Every unit has a parking. The only unit that is not coming with parking is the smallest unit. The 1 bedroom is only valet. But the rest of the property is coming with 1 spot. 3 bedrooms is coming with 2 spots. That is tandem. Is one car in front of the other one. And the last 4 bedrooms is 2 parking side by side. If somebody wants to buy the third space, so the second space, we don't have any decision right now about prices or if the developer wants to sell the parking in the future. But for sure, we're gonna have the answer really soon. I'm gonna take a note, Gustavo, and I promise you that I'm gonna ask to the developer, and I'm gonna back to you with the answer right away, or just give me 1 day to give you the answer.
No, but also the building has valet parking, right?
Yes.
So it's important. I've gone to the site and there is a lot of parking on the street as well. So there are choices. If you guys want to have friends or if you guys want to have an extra car, I'm sure everything that people does in the area is that they pay a monthly valet fee or something like that. But we'll have that answered very soon.
Yeah, the other thing that I want to add about your comments, Sandy and Gustavo, is, guys, to have a car in Manhattan
Exactly.
is really difficult to drive a car. My downtown Miami is going to be like a little Manhattan. Don't worry about the car. I understand that everybody wants to get your car in your spot, but when you have everything walking distance, like Gustavo presenting very well, imagine this: you go to the park, you go to the Miami Heat arena walking, you can go to the museum, you can go and take the train, the Bright Line. You don't need the car. If you want to go to Brickell, you can get the Metro Mover and you can go free, no more than 10 to 12 minutes to go to the second financial district. You don't need the car. And obviously at night, all the restaurants and all the retail store coming from Miami World Center that is no more than 1 block from the Casabella.
Mhm.
The car is going to be there forever. You don't need the car.
Exactly.
One
You
of the
are
things
so
that I
close to everything.
love about the building is that, like I mentioned on my previous picture, you're literally like 10 minutes away from everything.
Yes.
You don't.
Yes.
And every time I go to Brickell and it keeps getting, it is growing and growing, I see a lot of people using the scooter, the electric scooters, which are
Yes.
extremely popular now, which is awesome because it's just, you're just like in another world. People
Exactly.
are riding around in electric scooters and you're so close to everything. You can even go to South Beach on your bicycle if you want. That's how close
Exactly.
it is. That's what I love about this project.
That's
Yeah.
right, Gustavo. It's
Herman, so we have another question. Is there a high-rise building to the north of the development, and does it obstruct the view?
on the north.
Yes.
Not that I know. Developer Related Group is a huge company. They know which building, which company, whatever developer wants to do something next to us, we're gonna know and we're gonna deliver the information. We are the owners of the entire block. From 14th Street to 15th Street belongs to us.
Great.
And basically it's a huge spot. Maybe in the future, maybe we're gonna do another building that is gonna be part of our site. But for now, the only building that is basically on 14, between 14 and 15 is Casabella building. And another thing that I want to say, because it's very difficult to repeat everything at the same time, but when you come to Miami and you select your product in downtown, and when we talk about residential building, make a comparable with the same properties next to you. What it means, we have properties like Waldorf Astoria, Aston Martin, Baccarat buildings, high-end buildings. When you go to those buildings, price per square foot is double compared with Casabella. That's very important. And the reason that we can sell the property in the $850 average per square feet is because we bought the land 10 years ago, Gustavo. That's why we had the best price per square foot in Casabella.
That's great. Also, to answer that question, they have a program that is a 3D program where you can do like a virtual reality and get inside of the units that you like.
Yes, it's
so
true.
If you would like, we have a team that works with us. And if you would like to know more information about the current inventory and inside of an exact unit to know exactly the view, how does it look, how the street looks, please feel free to contact the person that contacted you. And we'll be happy to have a one-on-one presentation with Herman, and Herman can show you exactly what is going to be the view of that exact. That's the good thing about COVID.
Yes. Thank you, Sandy.
We have developed a system of virtual reality, amazing, where you can see exactly how the unit is going to look like before you buy it.
Exactly. Thank you, Sandy, for that comment. Unfortunately, I was completely prepared to present basically the system that we can go inside of the property. It's a beautiful virtual tour. It's completely frozen, but like Sandy said, whatever you need, we can make an appointment and I can introduce every floor. I can show you every view, 360 degrees. I can show you every spot surround about Casabella. Don't worry for that, but you can contact Sandy and Gustavo, and I'm ready to help anybody.
You don't even have to travel unless you want to come enjoy your sunny beaches,
Exactly.
but you don't even have to travel because I've seen it, and it's actually like if you were inside that room or condo or in view, I mean, it just shows you everything. It's
Exactly.
really amazing technology for people not having to fly all the way down in case they can't.
Yes, exactly. So, well, our Q&A session, we have been answering questions all over. Let us know if you have an extra question. Let us know if you have a question. And also, we would like, Gustavo, are we ready to give the surprise for today?
Yes, we're ready. We're ready for the surprise.
Perfect. Let us know.
Well, this is what we would like to offer to you guys. So we want to thank you by giving you $2,000 towards your closing costs.
Yeah.
If you want to enjoy and buy this property, we're willing to give you $2,000 as a gift for you guys towards your closing costs. So for those of you who are very interested, you can contact myself, Gustavo, or Sandy, and we will be more than happy to help you, show you the property, get you in touch with the right people. That way it will give you that gift.
Exactly. So thank you guys for coming tonight. Thank you, Gustavo and Germán. Remember that if you want a private session, it's free. We are here to help you guys. We can give you everything, all the inventory. It's Miami is growing a lot, so taking a decision fast is a good thing to make money. So nothing, we're here to help. Thank you so much for coming and have a wonderful night.
Thank you guys. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me and have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.